bugs. You niggas sucker bleed, punch you in your nose, make you suckers bleed. Didn't know LP's gon' fist up, yeah I ain't. Red Sox, batter up, smoke the Celtics green, yeah you know I'm bossing up. Patriot, I'm a champion, yeah. You thought you better than me, yeah I. Mind thoughts got me clear for a good conversation. Mind thoughts got me think how many years got left on this earth I'm facing. Mind thoughts, oh Lord, yeah, pray to help my thoughts. Mind thoughts got me thinking about pull a trigger. Love and lust got me thinking about your figure. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, maybe I don't want you. Maybe I just wanna chase my life.
Yes, sir. That's Banging Beatz. It's in My Thoughts, right?
Mind and Thoughts.
Mind Thoughts. Check that out. It's on streaming platforms.
It's basic. I'm gonna be having it on Creative Soundwerks. So watch out.
Hey, shout out to Creative Soundwerks, by the way. Again, this is your boy Gordy. This is Flow Talk. Banging Beatz is in the building. Season 2, episode 17. We in Worcester, Electric Haze, and the Summer Showcase, Creative Soundwerks, Banging Beatz, Gordy. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Yo, thank you, Banging Beatz, for sitting down with me.
Appreciate you, man.
And just having a conversation. You know, this is pre-show right before you perform.
Yes.
And how many minutes you got on set?
12.
12 minutes. That's good. That's good. It's about what, three and a half songs, 4 songs?
I'm doing like 5 because some of them are short, so it might be like 8-9 minutes.
Okay.
So.
Is this what number performance is this for you?
This is my first performance.
First ever. You drink? Are you a drinker?
No drinker.
No.
Nah.
Okay. I was gonna say take a shot or two just to calm the nerves, but yeah, I mean, first ever. There you go. That's what's up. Yeah. This was what it's all about. You know what I mean? So people that want to try something different, you know, from being in one lane in the music industry because you are a producer.
Yes.
Right, and then trying to be actually the face and on front on the vocals, you know, the rap, the vocalist, the everything, the image.
Right.
That's a little bit of a different story because there's more pressure behind you. With
right.
That.
Right.
When did you decide to take that leap where you want to go from producer to being actually the face and the vocalist?
I knew I had a voice, but I had to judge myself before I let the world know.
Okay.
And I heard my own sound. Like a lot of people have their own sounds in a lot of states and cities and stuff, and I never knew just being a producer I could have a sound myself, and I want to hear how I sound and see if I can make a song.
There you go. And is that your first track ever that you're gonna put out as an artist?
My first artist song. Yes.
Oh shit, yo, this is like exclusive, bro. This is exclusive right here. It's Flow Talk. My man just put out his first track. I'm about to put out his first track on Creative Soundwerks. It's his first single. About to perform for the first time, so you know we gonna get that after performance reaction from him. You know what I mean? When everything kind of like just releases and he can reflect on it and feel good about it. So you'll stay tuned for that one because we definitely gonna get that part of it as well, because this is not just for the interviews. This is coverage for the show, and we're gonna do right. We're gonna do right for the show. Absolutely. So tell the audience, for those who don't know who Banging Beatz is, tell the audience who you are. What got you into music, and what are your goals gonna be in the next 3 or 4 years?
So I go by Banging Beatz LP. From Boston, all over Boston. I've always been in Boston all my life. So
shout out to Beantown.
Yes, you already know it. I was doing music since I was 16, and I wanted to do music every single day once I heard it. And growing up to hear music all the time when I was younger, it made me feel more to the culture. And to be a producer, it was good. That's the backstage of, the heart of music. Without the beat, it ain't gonna be no hit song.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean?
That's
so
right.
shout outs to all the producers,
That's what
because
makes
it's hard
move.
work. It's hard work being a producer.
Absolutely. It is. That shit's not easy.
But other than that, like to transfer into an artist, I have my own sound. I want to show the world like there's a different sound, there's a different, meaning of a different vibe. And I think
my song's gonna be definitely a good, something.
Yeah, I hear the message too, man. So that's it's refreshing,
right?
Especially things have been the some of the messages that have been saturated throughout the years. You know what I mean? So it's always good to have a very good message and talk about you, talk about who you are, talk about love, talk about everyone's streets. It's everything. It's everything. So that's a good thing because people relate. People have different there's walks of life. So not everybody has the same story. So people relate into the different topics that you can talk about.
Right.
So that's what's up. Who are some of your influences? As you started as a producer, and then kind of starting into being the artist that you're gonna be.
I was always listening to Dr. Dre, Eminem. My favorite producer is Scott Storch. Yes, definitely.
Shout out to the legend.
And pretty much, I always wanted to, hear different other, artists and producers as well. So, other than that,
anybody else that you've seen as well, and thought their sound was fire? Any underground producers that you like?
Pharrell is one of them. And shout outs to Storyteller.
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 Okay. What's some of so you're from Boston, so you've been in the music scene since you were 16, you said?
Yeah, 16.
Okay, so what are some of your favorite Boston artists that you listen to in the past and now? Who are some of the people now that you fuck with?
Right now, I definitely listen to Millie's. Millie's is definitely
shout out to Millie's. Yeah,
definitely Millie's. I listen to a lot of Truel.
Okay.
I definitely listen to a lot of back in the day when a lot of people didn't know, but I do listen to like Bay Holla. Okay. I did listen to Chic before, so shout outs to them too, definitely.
Shout out to them. Massachusetts is definitely amplifying the hip hop culture lately, especially with Millie's obviously. Shout out to that team. Shout out to Joyner Lucas and that team. They're amplifying the state on the map, and not just the state, New England in general, because New England is one. I like to consider it as one state, but there's multiple states. Right. But because we're categorized in just one region,
right?
One person coming from one state in New England, it really amplifies New England as a whole.
Right.
So which is pretty fire. That I think there's a lot of advantages having 5 states in one, basically, or 6 states in one, whatever it is. So that's dope. So other than hip hop, what are some of the different genres you worked in production?
I do a lot of reggae.
Okay.
A lot of Afro beats and stuff like that. I love a lot of R&B. I like a lot of rock as well. So.
Rock, yeah, I fuck with rock too. It's different, bro. You know what it is, and it's weird. I'm gonna say this with some country music too. You know why? Because a lot of it is the same message, you just say it differently.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, oh shit, you really saying that shit?
Right. It's just like if you go to like a different city or something, they still live just like Boston. You know what I mean? The same thing, but a different message or whatever.
Different message, absolutely. So what are some of your goals for your listeners? What do you want your listeners to take from you as you continue to do music?
I want to grow a different vibe. Like, I want to make vibe music. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not as much of a MC, but, I rap. You know what I mean? And I want to, give out more of a different vibe. And I like to dance. I just like the energy of dancing. And, I'm Jamaican, so all the Jamaicans.
Jamaica.
I go on.
That's my people, bro. Jamaica. We Caribbean, bro.
Right.
I'm Puerto Rican. We brothers, bro. We're Caribbean brothers.
Yeah.
I mean, so absolutely.
Yes,
that Jamaican vibe is that party, the rhythm, the realness.
Right.
There's nothing like it, man. And shout out to Jamaica, because Jamaica has a big part of. A lot of people didn't know this, or they do know this and they just want to ignore it, or they do and they amplify it. Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans have a lot to do with hip hop. So if you didn't know that, research it. Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans.
Something new I learned. Wow.
Yeah, Jamaicans and Puerto Ricans, absolutely. So shout out to Jamaica. You say you do Afrobeat, right? Or you do not Afrobeat, reggae.
Right.
In reggae, what are some of the differences in production wise as a producer and production-wise, and also as a vocalist for people, for those you work with, what are some of the differences that you take from producing reggae in that rhythm and that beat flow and that beats per minute to doing hip hop and trying to catch the rhythm on that?
Yeah.
What do you see as the key differences behind it when you're working on it?
Pretty much both of them is like more of like, dance rhythm. So they both have the same, similar things. So other than that, with reggae is more of a, the accent as well. The accent makes the song. Yeah. So hip hop is more of the energy and the words and stuff. But when it comes to reggae, you can hear, when you hear that accent, it's all wow.
Yeah,
great.
Yeah, because that rhythm and that accent goes together.
Right. Anybody that has an accent,
absolutely,
definitely.
So so you're Jamaican, right? So we know Jamaica has a huge influence in the British culture.
Okay.
Have you paid attention to any of the British drill music at all, or anything, or like to come up and how popular that's been becoming?
A little bit here and there.
Okay. The reason why I ask is I want to ask you this question because again, Jamaica has a huge influence in as far as that urban culture over there.
Right.
What do you think about the possibility of those British rappers, those British artists, using that flow and switching it to reggae?
I feel like, we both had the same accent. I mean, I think Jamaicans got it from maybe the accent, but I think it's actually a dope actual thing to do.
Yeah.
I think it'd be creative, very creative.
Yeah, I think so too. Because Jamaica has a huge influence. I keep saying it, but not just hip hop, but just music in general.
Right.
For years, a rich culture. So like, it's not something that they're unknown for, especially music and the vibes and what reggae is and what it's meant for at the same time, right? So, and why I say that is because Puerto Ricans, we created the reggaeton, right? So it was kind of like a spin-off of reggae, and kind of they made it their own. We made our own flavor, right? Kind of, they use the same rhythm patterns and all that, but the way they use the accents and rapping in Spanish, very similar to how some artists in reggae they wanted the same rhythm but say the same message, and then they kind of mastered it upon that. So I say this because I'm a huge fan for reggaeton. So shout out to reggae, because if it wasn't for reggae, there wouldn't be reggaeton. So, and just music in general, man, I love it for sure. What are some of the artists that you my bad, not some of the artists, what are some of the key points that you do? What makes you different in production when an artist wants to work with you? What kind of is your master sound on, just to kind of distinguish Banging Beatz from anybody else?
I have a unique sound.
Yeah.
I don't think I sound like Boston, but I'm from Boston. When you come from a different city, I sound like, my city, my accent. I sound like New England.
Yeah.
But when I rap, I don't sound like, I have my own sound. I have my own creativity. So that's going to be something different for the culture.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. Definitely. I mean, if you keep doing work like you did with that single, bro, we definitely going to be waking up soon. You know what I mean? So anything you want to actually, I know we're about to wrap up a little bit, but is there anything you want to say to your people in Boston and anything for that matter, any shout outs you want to give out to?
Definitely give all new artists, underground artists, a chance. There's a lot of artists out there. There's a lot of great talent out there. And people just gotta, open their ears, be open-minded, because you never know who's gonna be famous out of nowhere. You just never know. Absolutely. And I want to definitely shout outs to, myself, Banging Beatz LP, because, that's why I'm here.
Shout out to Banging Beatz, baby!
Bang!
Banging Beatz, I appreciate you sitting down with me for a little bit, man. I can't wait to see you perform. And stay tuned, because we're going to get the after performance reaction. Check out the photo ops too. Flow Free or Die, Flow Talk. It's your boy Gordy, Banging Beatz. Check them out. Any socials you want to give them before we head out?
Yeah, shout outs to Cartel. You already know.
Cartel.
Creative Soundworks.
Yeah. Creative Soundworks. Follow you at
Follow me on all platforms, Banging Beatz LP on TikTok. You never know, I'm going to be live on TikTok.
Spelled the way it sounds, right?
Banging Beatz LP.
Banging Beatz LP. It's your boy Gordy. This is Flow Talk, episode 17, season 2. Check it out. Electric Haze, Creative Soundwerks, end of summer showcase. We got the drunk DJ on the ones and twos, ready to go.